Graham Plumbing Supply.
The phone rings regularly here on Raytown Road at the plumbing supply shop Bill Graham's father started in Midtown in 1932. Bill's been running the operation for over 30 years now.
I do solve a lot of people's problems that come in, one problem after another. Don't get rich at it.
But finding the right part for you from the area's largest assortment of them, especially the vintage or antique kind, is just the beginning. Think museum of plumbing fixtures and you're on the right track.
This yellow, this is 1934. The toilet's all been rebuilt, tested, flushed. These are 1930 Kohler. These are kind of cool because these old ones will flush either way. See, dual flush. That's standard. The lavender or orchid color is 1929. This is a crane sink, and it's probably around 1929, but they didn't date theirs real well.
What's that? Is it like peppermint green or something?
That's actually, I think they would call that Ming green. That is a 1911 U.S. Water and Steam, which became U.S. Supply Company, which I'm pretty sure is now Ferguson. And it's kind of cool because it says Kansas City on it. Almost all of these are ready to install. You're not buying a pig in a poke.
How does Bill get a hold of all these? Well, he gets calls from plumbers ripping them out and from folks like his sister who spot them at garage sales. Bigger question might be, in this disposable age, why bother?
You got a lot of homes in the whole area, or even in the country, that are 100-year-old homes. A lot of people want to keep them original.
And it almost goes without saying, they don't make them like they used to.
If you hold that, it's all solid brass. You can feel the quality in this thing. That's an older Elger, probably 1950s, 60s vintage. There's an antique oak toilet tank. More stuff. Almost all of this is vintage. Antique toilet bowls, and back in the back, there's probably 30 antique toilet tanks. I put the tanks up on those brackets, hook water up to them. And that way I make sure they don't leak and they flush great.
Well, it's pretty fancy, Bill.
At 71 now, Graham admits he may not be punching the clock too much longer. But there are still plenty of plumbing resuscitation projects he's hoping to tackle.
When I sell a nice piece and somebody calls me and says it's installed and it works great and they're real pleased with it, that's where I get my satisfaction. They're all neat. They all have their own personality, you know. Sure taking a lot of pictures, Randy.